guys, and welcome to episode 21. As you can see, I've got NPCs. I was looking around at a lot of mods, and I found that this one was the easiest one to use in a single player game. I didn't want to have to upload my world to a bucket server and use citizens, so I'm using this one called Custom Civilians. I think Civilians or Citizens mod. So as you can see, you get two of these tools, and you right click and it gives you like all the preset ones I already have now. This one makes you, and they just give you those options. It's so user friendly. Weather, be gone. So I really liked how user friendly it was. You can get them to walk around. As you can see, there's guys, and for some reason if you go close to them, their head starts spazzing out. But I think that's just because I'm flying around the place and stuff. They don't know where to look. You can see I have some royal guards. I have not filled up the whole city yet. It's just there's I didn't realize how big, and just would take so long. I fill up the market stalls up here with guys, and they all follow your head. I can set them up as merchants. If you right click, I won't be doing that yet because it's a single player map. What's the point? But you can look at their inventories and go to their advanced stats, global, and if you change their where is it their role, you could change it to like item giver, trader, and it's really cool how easy it is to use. So as you can see inside here, there's some idiot that's oh, look at him, he's sitting down, looks so cool. He's kind of freaky. More royal guards. He jumped into the water and now he jumped back in. And down here I added loads of people to the walls. So as you can see, because obviously it's wartime, always the walls are fully garrisoned, and there's always loads of people. As you can see, look at all the NPCs. It looks so cool. Now I wish I had the. Whoa, what happened there? I never finished that off. That's odd. I really wish I had the shaders mod, because it would just look so amazing. So I'll just go through some of the NPCs. See, here's some sentinels. These guys are just that bows now. He's freaking out. And after this anyway, I need to show you some really cool, because I found a way to make them fight each other really easily to make it look like a proper war scene. And after you see this, you're going to be like, oh my god, the possibilities. Because that's what I thought straight away. I was like, I could come up with the coolest things ever now. So this city is most definitely going to be like at war right now, because I was always like going to myself, maybe they could be like just, I don't know, they could be at a ceasefire or something, because you can't really, it's really hard to put war into this game that there isn't any NPCs or isn't any like, it's a bit hard. So, but after seeing this now, I'm pretty happy. I'm really happy. As you can see, here's city guards freaking out with their heads. There was city guards up there, for some reason I got rid of them. See guys walking around there, more city guard. You looked up. You can click on them, and you can click like on stalker mode and all this sort of shit. This guy's on standstill and to stalk. Stalk means when you go close to them, they'll stare at you. And look, it's a woman with one big boob. That fucking guard is pissing around inside the water. You can't obviously tell him where to go, like, but you give him a walk radius, and in that like 5-block walk radius, they'll walk around. Here's some people. She looks like from Indiana Jones or something, but that's fine for now. The gallows, Mr. Boyo, more guys up here, loads of guards here, loads of guards here. So it looks like a functioning city now, full of people. It's really cool. And I think in a war situation, it will be always fully garrisoned during the day. And look, isn't this cool? Just looks so cool the way they're sitting down. Rads. And he's like a mercenary, I think. He's like a thing in his back. So like, they could be part of the Thieves Guild. They could be the Thieves Guild NPCs. And they could be down when they're down there or whatever. This guy is like on top of a little boulder. He's freaking out again. As you can see, all the guys. It's kind of weird the way their heads flip out, but I think it's just a little bug. But it does not ruin anything to me, really. You see, you come in here. You see some monks. You see a guy sitting on the floor instead of the stall because he's a retard, and it's really hard to get people into the because they sit on top of blocks, and obviously you can't stand in there. You can't like stand on that and then go up another block. Well, you can, but you can't have an NPC spawn there. Well, you probably can, but it's just really difficult to do it. There's the guy up top there. Yeah, it's just a little cathedral. Blah blah blah. More guards. I have some guards stationary, some guards walking around. And then inside here, this is what I've started planning. Compose my brain. This is what I'm planning on doing. I'm making a courthouse there because they don't really have any, and the courthouse is usually cool looking things anyway. Or I'll make it anyway, and I'll see what it looks like. It could be anything, but I like it. We don't have a courtyard, a courthouse, and I know it probably should be closer to that or closer up there, but there's not enough space there. I didn't manage it right. They're going to be houses. I just divided them all up into different grades and all random to make them all look a bit weird. Here is going to be a military quarter of the city. You could argue it could be better there, but because there's like this wonky shape here, I found it better to just cordon this part off so it's easier to fit other stuff in and it'll look nicer in the long run. Um, so I'll have the barracks here, I'll have loads of knights training, I'll have people fighting each other, it's going to look really cool. Um, there's a courthouse, as I said. Here I haven't figured out what I'm going to be putting here yet. I'm deciding not to put the jousting arena in here yet because it makes more sense because jousting arenas usually come as a seasonal thing. So usually they come in and they're outside the city. They could be out here. I'm thinking of changing it to something else because I like it more green, but we'll see. I might make more of this land because there's too much of this water if it's going to be the poor area. Once the poor area is then complete, the jousting arena usually goes into those. It goes like outside the city, but not too close to those areas because obviously the king doesn't want to go near there. But it's always outside the city because they're torn down then, and then they're seasonal things, as far as I know. And I think that's a better idea than putting a big jousting arena inside. It look better outside with camps, and I'm thinking of doing a war camp anyway. And the war camp is going to be out here, is where they're assembling most of their people in case they get attacked from the land and stuff. The poor area will be over there, so it's not that close. So then that will be that area. So then I'm going to have loads of camps and loads of warriors, and then further down there I'm going to have the orcs fighting the humans, and that's where the orcs are fighting. That's where they're fighting them at inland, you know. And then obviously there's going to be warships fighting out there. But I just want to show you this. This is this. Now this is the thing that I got excited about. This. You can it's like so easy to do this. Obviously some of them spaz out. It's just you can't do anything about that. But look at this! This is so cool! They will keep respawning in any place where I tell them. There's about 50 guys there fighting each other. And obviously I have to turn it on so they don't fire at each other. Because if they're in each other's way they'll just friendly fire on, let's say. Look at these orc warriors. This mod has perfect hit me. They have perfect orc. They literally just bulk out the guys and change their head and make them look cool. The orc warrior is so cool. And then you can what I'm thinking of doing now after seeing this, because this is just a test. This is not going to be left here. I just was testing it out to see what it was like. Down the line down there, I'm going to have a big orc camp, a big human camp, and it's going to be like a fucking war. It's going to be like a big crapped up warfield in the middle where they've just gone to town on each other, and that's like their front line. That's the humans front line. Obviously I think the orcs should be further up because they're stronger. These are really organized orcs. They're not retards, you know. So I'm thinking of the orcs are going to be winning as of now, you know. They're going to be further. They've pushed further than the humans were able to. The humans have been pushed back. Let's just say that. So it's going to happen around. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to look at the big map. It might be somewhere out there. So this has have to be fortified with all camps and stuff. I'm getting so far ahead of myself because it's so cool. I'm going to have loads of humans in the camps. And then when I get to the battle part, I'm going to have loads of camps here. I'm going to have loads of towers. You can set the range of them to infinite. So I'm going to put it to 50 blocks or something. So there's going to be loads of archers all the way back here. And loads of arrows going phew. And there's going to be fuckloads of guys in the middle here fighting. And there's going to be more archers of the orcs here. And the orcs are going to be firing arrows. So it's going to be a pure Rome Total War thing. It's just going to be arrows going to be phew, everyone fighting and brawling in the middle. And us going to look cool if I can get it. Everything is turning out the way I want it to. There's not one thing where I've gone, oh, I can't do that. Everything seems to be possible now. So that's a little teaser for what's going to be happening out there. I'm excited about that now. I'm really excited about that. And you can go out there and hit those guys and they'll attack you back. It's you can join in the war if you want. I've set it all up in factions and stuff. I set those up to the orc faction. These guys are the human faction. These guys are all neutral. You can't attack. They won't attack anyone. I'll probably have to change that eventually, but I don't want the orcs to be here right now. I don't think they will ever be here. I think it's going to be a stationary, really cool scene. So with all that, out of the way, I just want to show you my idea with the courthouse. I don't really have a plan. I just found I was making it, and inside my head, I was thinking up of courthouses and stuff like that, and anything that could fit in here. And I just found this would be really cool. And this could go all the way up, and it could also be I don't know, a bell, maybe a bell. I don't think that, no, they didn't have clock towers, like, so maybe it could be a bell. Or they, no, they didn't have, no, they didn't. Or did they? I don't know. This could be a bell tower, or it could be just a tower. So this is going to be a tower coming up here, and then there's going to be a upside down V roof. So I think that's what I'm going to do for this. So then I'm going to come up here with that. So the roof's going to like start around here, if you can see. So I think that's really everything out of the way of what I'm planning on so far. Obviously, as you can see, and I've had a very big lack in videos at the moment. One more week left of school, well, college, and I could get to doing this more often. Because I've been on my server a lot, obviously sorting stuff out with that, and it's really hard to get on the server because I get asked a lot of questions. So it's really hard to like join the it's hard to like join the server and leave because too many people ask you questions. So yeah, it's pretty difficult. So I haven't logged on in a few days because I'm too busy. But hopefully that will all change really soon. So, see, this would be sort of the courthouse-y thing, and then, no, not that pillar. This, oops, this will come all the way up, maybe higher, and then we'll come up here. Just want to give you a general gist of what it's going to look like, so maybe this comes out here, and I want you to be able to walk around up here, so I'm going to put two of these here, wait, one bit higher actually, so I'll fit that, yeah, one bit higher, balls, one bit higher, and cool. Then I'm going to have it only come up to like here. They come across, and then that could actually even be steeper. I think steeper roof. Steeper roof, steeper roof, steeper, steeper, steep. And I found out my graphics card was discontinued. They never told me. Little butt munches. So that means I was given a full refund, which I'm very happy about because that means I've got the money back for a card that's a few months old. So that means I can buy a card with equal value. Boom. Really cool. I was like so happy to give me a refund, but now I have to wait another while to get my graphics card back. So now it's just like, ugh, wait even longer, suck ass. So I have to wait, like, and I'm thinking of getting the 66. I'm trying NVIDIA card. I haven't had an NVIDIA card ever on a desktop, so I'm thinking of getting the NVIDIA card, and I'm most likely going to get the. Because of the money I got back, I can afford to get the 680. Yeah, 680. And because I've looked it up, and I was going to get the 590, but it's been discontinued apparently. So I'm going to get the 680, and the only reason I'm getting that is because the power in that, you only need like, it's ridiculously low. If you could have like 4 of them in your computer, and it wouldn't take up as much power as 2 580s or 590s would do. It's just, they're a lot more efficient cards, so I'm going to go for the efficiency because I don't want to have to upgrade my power supply, pay more. So in the long run, it would actually cost me more to buy a 680 and get a power supply for it than to buy a wait, I'm going to mix up now. Oh, we're in. But you get what I mean. It'll cost more if I buy the version below because I would have to get a better power supply. Kentucky. Gonna make this look so cool. I don't want too much wood in it because it's the bigger buildings I feel should be made out of stone. Like, could you imagine if I made the pillars or something? Obviously it wouldn't make sense because it's a cathedral and it's just redonkulous. So, oh yeah, and if any of you didn't know, I was fifth place, or not fifth place, third place in top 5 creations of Minecraft this week. Time lapses. I was like, boom, so cool. So happy with that. So cool. um, yeah, I was really happy about that, alright. And I was also featured in Minecraft Monday shows, even though he thought that one person or a whole server full of people made it, and I was like, no, it was just me. It'd be a lot cooler if he said that, but what can you do? Maybe he would have made. It probably would have been a bigger deal if he found out it was just by one person, you know. But you know what can you do? It still got me a good few subscribers, and I'm happy about that. So recognition is nice, and it's nice to be able to get in the top 5 creations. Well, I might put in more stuff into that. It's kind of fun being featured on it. No, that doesn't look great. Oh no! Fucking. Can I even tell you where that's from? Because if you can, you played an awesome game. Okay. That's going to be the height of the belt, and then there's going to be another layer inside. Like this. This. And this is going to come up, and it's going to make like the bell tower. I think so anyway. Yeah. I won't be able to finish all this now. It's kind of dumpy. Looks really thick there and not that big in the top. What? Shut up. Then I'm gonna put this here. Actually, it looks better when I do this. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, definitely. Adding pillars make everything so much more awesome. No. And I should probably put them on the back too. Boom, damn. Boom, boom, boomity boom. And crap, boom, boom, boomity boom. Okay. Oh, that makes it look less dumpy. Oh, it looks like a fucking creepy bug with like multiple hands. Creepy. So I'm gonna make get out of my way, invisible thing, and I'm going to make pretty high wall. Pretty high. I don't want to make it look like a church, so let's try to make sure that doesn't happen. Oops. No, it looks like a church. Okay, so yeah, now it looks less like a church. As long as I take away the things at the bottom, it looks less like a church to me. To me, because I have my weird sense of I made actually on my server a Japanese dojo, but I forgot, and it was mentioned to me as well, that the yin yang symbol is Japanese and not Japanese, or Japanese. It's not Japanese, it's Chinese, and I was like, balls. Whoops. But I can't do anything about it now. Still looks cool to me. I always thought it was a universal symbol or something, you know, that it just, I don't know, I just, obviously I got it wrong, but still, it looked nice to me in Minecraft, and that's what I go for, is stuff that looks nice, and if I had everything historically accurate, I wouldn't get anywhere, really. I really wouldn't get anywhere. It just looks a bit off to me, so maybe if I add stuff like this, bulk it out a bit or something. Okay, maybe. Yeah, that makes it a bit more bulkier. Maybe. No, I'll just leave that like that for now. Whoa, what the fuck? Needs to be raised up one level. So maybe I think I might put this in a bit. Actually, I like that better. It makes it look a bit more like fume instead of fume. Fume. Okay. and then for the windows, I love the way now they fixed the when you middle click, and of course that turned it to glowstone instead of glowstone, or glowstone dust instead of glowstone. Fake, pure gay. Okay, okay. Up, uppity, up, up, up. Okay. I think I'm gonna end it for this episode. You can kind of get a general gist of what it's gonna look like. It's gonna be pretty nice when it's done, but of course it's only for now I'm making it the courthouse because I feel they need one, and they don't have one, and I don't have space up there. So the only logical place is down here. I still am a bit. I don't know what to put in here. I know it makes sense to have in like I was thinking a jousting arena, but it wouldn't fit in here. I'm thinking maybe I could put a fair in here, a temporary fair right here, like right at this quarter. I'm gonna have another little fountainy thing here, I think, with a few more marker stalls around it, like a square. Like, yeah, I think that might be nice. But besides that, I'm still a bit iffy at what to put in here. I put another water feature in here. A barracks in here is going to be nice. There's a few other checklists that I have. I'm making it like a checklist of what should be in a medieval city. So that was one of them, and it wasn't here, so I put it here. I would love to put it up there, but I don't have the space for it, and I think it looks better in in this area, because technically this is still a a middle class houses, and they're middle class as well. So like, there's not going to be that much. Like, I could even get rid of that wall. Like, technically I could get rid of that wall, but I like the wall being there. It's like, to me, it's like another level of defense, so I wouldn't get rid of it. So with that being said, if you like the way this is turning out and you want to see more, please like the video. And of course, leave your comments and suggestions down below, because that's how this is turning out so good, because I'm getting so much suggestions from everyone. And that's pretty much it. So I hopefully will see you guys in the next episode. And yeah, see you guys then. And then everyone inside the jousting area, they'd be all like, "Yup!" That does not make any sense, and I should probably stop this because I'm just mindlessly babbling now.